Hey there, and welcome to Factorio. My name is Brune, and we're playing Exotic Industries, a mod for Factorio. In the last episode, we had got this set up. Got this rocket set up. And it's taking quite a while. Actually, something seems off here. Oh yeah, the low density structures, which at the end of the last episode, we also upgraded that. So that's what happened in the last episode. This episode, I do have some plans to set up the bot solar farm thing, because that shouldn't actually take that long, and it's a pretty fun circuit thing to set up. And then we'll start setting up quantum science if there's time left for that. So I did want to mention that, again, these episodes are releasing after the release of Space Age, and I also am going to be recording and releasing myself playing Space Age on the day it comes out. I'm really excited to explore all of the circuit stuff that there is. There's going to be tons of new circuit stuff, and so as I kind of learn those things, because I also haven't done a lot of reading of the spoilers. I read a few of them for probably, I want to say, like a month or two after they first started releasing these updates. And then I stopped because I just wanted to experience it fresh as like a new experience. And so you'll also be able to see someone who hasn't seen a lot of the spoils and updates, or in Factorio Friday Facts, Friday Factorio Facts, the FFFs that Woo puts out. But anyways, let's continue on with this solar thing. First, we're going to need to create a purple, well, pinkish purple. This is the pink. This is the color that makes some people think something's purple and some people think something is pink. Usually in vanilla Factorio, these are purple. Oh, what is that? That sounds cool. Yeah, these look like right on the border. But man, I actually don't have what I need for one of those, which is unfortunate. So that is not, we don't really necessarily need that as part of the circuit. That is more for the trash that this will end up creating. So what we need is to set up, okay, there we go. Where would be a good spot for this? Right here? Yeah, this seems like a good spot. So we're actually going to put a RoboPort down that doesn't connect to this one, but is exactly one tile away. And that'll all make sense here in just a little while. I'll actually put one right here. One right there. I'm going to surround it. Actually, this one needed to be moved over one. Yeah, everything is powered there, so we can put that right here. Yeah, this should actually be right there. And this row port should move over one as well. And then we'll put this right here. Okay, so these are two separate robo networks. We're going to connect this one to this network. Speaking of, I should take the blueprint and get the bots to work on that. They're probably sitting around being super lazy at the moment. And for now, we'll just do something like that. Can I sneak another one in here? Try and get it wherever I can. Okay, so now this will end up being a part of the mall network, so we can request solar panels and things from a requester chest that's in this orange logistics network. And so with that, we're going to be able to specifically set some requests and shovel them into a chest here and make them available to the network here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have this one reading, we're going to do something kind of like the circuit that's up by the solar panels in the first place. Or is it this one? Where we're going to have a constant combinator, so if we ever need to update it, change it, add in a new building or something, like all of a sudden we decide it's going to have the new better solar panels, you know, we'll change it that way. Instead of having to like manually set the filters on the thing. Plus we also need the signal to be able to know exactly how many we're putting in this thing, just like the solar circuit up top. So first let's grab a constant combinator. Do I have one of those on me? No. So, and we want to think about how many we want to put over here. I think I want to go with what I had in the previous chest. Actually, can I make a bigger? Yeah, we can make a bigger one. More space. Pick that up. So now I can definitely go with what we had in the previous one. Okay, so yeah, plenty of space. So, constant combinator. Let's put it right there. So now here's where we're going to set our shopping list. We want 500 solar panels, or no, 500 accumulators and 1,000 solar panels. That's what I think we have up top. Actually, do 1,000 and 1,500 because I think that is closer to the ratio we want. Let's find them first, actually. Oh, there is, yep, see, there is a better solar panel that's going to be on the way. So let's 1,000 of those. 1,500 of those. So, and then what are some other things that we need in here? The power poles. You know, it'd be a good idea actually to just straight up look at the blueprint here. Oh, it's reverse. Of course. So we want the 1,500 of the solar panel. We'll say 200 power poles. No, we'll do 250. Oh, we're setting them on here. Okay, this one is 1,000. This one is 1,500. Okay. Copper power poles. It would be more efficient to set one up that uses substations, and maybe we can do that later on for fun to change the pattern up. Maybe there'll be some things that'll be able to change when this comes updated here with the space age launch. 250. So now we need, I saw there was roboports. But what I can't see is where they are at in my inventory. Oh, they're further down here. Okay, roboports. Let's go 10 of those. And trying to think if there's anything else we might need. Ah, satellites. We will need satellites. And by satellites, everybody knows I mean radars. Okay, and let's do half of the 10. We'll do 5 of those. Okay. So this network is not connected because this is not connected. like that, and like that. Okay, and if I remember correctly, did I set these to be negative values? I think that is what I did. No, I did not. I used an arithmetic combinator to flip the values. Yeah, and that makes sense. When it comes to programming the logic out, I don't have one of them. That's why I can't find it in my inventory. Programming things out and doing logic, often, if you're able to work through the logic with just pure words and say it out loud and have it make sense, that is basically the work already done for you and the code is already written. And by that I mean, here we want to set the values that we want to say, I want X amount of all of these things. And then we want to subtract from that however many we have. We want to subtract from it by reading this chest. And so, boom, the logic is done. So now to program that out, we set the values, we set some positive values, and then we need to subtract this from those positive values. And so we use the arithmetic combinator to change each value times a -1, output each, and then boom. Now we're going to be combining those two, and that follows the exact same language expression essentially for that you can just work through by, almost stating what you want in a sense. And so for a lot of simple things like this, it works just like that. And understanding the pieces of how to do that is the exact same thing as understanding a coding language. Once you understand the logic, you can write it down in a coding language that you want to do X, Y, Z with it. So, oh yeah, that's right. And then we have to use a filter inserter. But can I do a stack filter inserter? Oh, of course not. Might want to do that eventually. Oh, I don't know why I crafted one. This is going to be needed to be connected up first. Okay, this arithmetic combinator is reading from the chest. And then that is combining with what is on here and sending the signal to there so that we know how many to put in here, and it doesn't endlessly just fill it with whatever they bring over here. So now we'll be able to also have this thing set its request based off of the combinator here. So, but the problem here is we don't want this request to change based off of this signal. And so these signals are combining on the green wire here. And so what we need to do is connect it with the red wire. Boom. So now this thing can be set to set requests, and it will always have basically a full load in there for this thing to be loading over there. So if we throw down a blueprint, as this thing's taking things out, or as the robots are taking things out and placing them everywhere, there should be a ton already in here waiting to just immediately go into the network. Let's do that. Boom, set requests. This one needs to set filters. And that should be everything for that. Wonder if this is one of those things where I need to do it by one. Well, we'll find out. I want this to move them very, very quickly. Yeah, like, and honestly, I would like to have it set to a stack inserter here eventually. But that should be fully functional now. This thing knows what to put in based off of the amounts we set here. This thing is always requesting enough. Looks like there is plenty of these things on the way currently. 48 on the way. 0 to 1,000. 522 on the way. Very nice. So we can even put this stuff in there. Oh, is this going to have enough space? And we don't have the things to make a big one of those. Okay. Well, might have to do that. Here, let's just stop that for now. And we'll go get another one of those, but we can set up, you don't really need a big one, the trash portion. And so how you do this is you just put a yellow chest that's in this network, and with no logistics filter, so that they're able to have a place to dump wood they pick up, anything like that. Oh, I just remembered, we also need cliff explosives, because there will be cliffs and they're gonna need to explode them. Where's the... I always forget where that one is. Is that in military? No. Where are you? I think they'll actually have a, if I remember from things I read a long time ago, that they will have a search feature. Why am I struggling so much finding these? Okay, well. Like, I know where they are in my inventory. Does it highlight it in the thing? Ah, there they are. Okay, that was sad. Let's do 20. I think that's a full stack. Okay. So, and then this will always be just dumping the stuff into one of these purple chests. And a purple chest forces bots to come and pick up the stuff and put it otherwhere up. Like, bots will always make sure that this chest is empty. Or pink chest, depending on, you know, what boat you're in for that. So... I think we can add a power pole to this. Call this good. I kinda actually do want to change these, but I don't like how I'm missing a mod right now. There's a mod called, it's something dolly. Keep wanting to say like carton dolly or something like that, but what it allows you to do is it allows you to just use your arrow keys to move a building. Like, and you just hover over like this, you press up, and this thing would shift up one space, and it would not lose its connection, which is the important part. And so you can shift and organize these things around to lay it out in a way that makes more sense as you're building a circuit, especially more complicated ones. And you are able to also then just move it into a tight formation. And that's why I even like just feel anal enough that I want to mess around with this and make it prettier. But let's go get the other things we need. Which is going to be, actually, pretty much can stay down here because I can just request that stuff. Well, not the purple chests, but I can request the stuff that I need for the purple chests, which was the simulation data. We can find it. It's always a struggle. I'm doing a pretty decent job at remembering names. At least I feel like I am. Okay, why is this one so hard to find? No, it's not in that one. It's not, definitely not in that one. Has to be in one of those, I thought. What? This is just the worst part about recording yourself playing Factorio. Having people see how terrible you are at finding things in a menu. Okay. I swear I thought it was in this one. Intermediate material refining. Oh, boom, I just found it. What the heck? And I just needed 20. But I think I'll just do the 200 anyways, why not? Wonderful. Where are my robots? There they are. Excuse me, let's make them go on another little adventure here. Kind of encroaching over there. There's some stuff over there that they can go back for, but let's have them take out that. See, and now we're finding some good spots for walls, which I'm really liking. I think I do want them to come out this way to try to hopefully find a better spot. Need to find a better spot out there. But yeah, we got some good wall-off locations around there. Okay, do I have the stuff to make the purple chest? No. Logistics robots are slow. Okay, we can make a purple chest. And I also needed to make a big blue chest. Okay, purple chest. Right here. Force things into the network. And big chest. This one is going to be a pain. I have to use voice here again. Actually, I'll take those because I know that those will immediately go into the logistics network. Should also do that for the long-handed steam guys. Inserters are over here. There we go. 0. Okay. The rest of this. Alright. Just have to connect it up by red. Oh, and I don't actually need to move things. It's a little off center, but that's okay. I was almost thinking like, oh, I should have copy and pasted the stuff, but no, because we just actually let's fill this with the things that it needs. They probably already just took a bunch of the stuff from me that I had too much of, which is okay. he have any in there? Nope. Alright. Why do I have regular solar panels? Get those out of there. Did I set the wrong... Oh, ho, ho. Good catch. And we need 1,000 of these. I think I did not bungle that up. Okay. Let's just have them cycle those. Okay. That's fine. And I think we should be good to power this up. Oh, so close to being able to power it. Actually, we can. And to make things easier when I'm looking at this, I'm going to connect this to here. Just so I can see what's happening. How many of something is in there. Okay. Now, the next piece of the puzzle is adding in the radar in here somewhere. Let's first give this network some bots. Doesn't need to be a ton. Why does it always say that there's one in here? How many robots are in this network? 19. Okay, well now there's 119. Okay. And let's figure out where we're going to put this radar. Hey, I said it right. So yeah, the issue kind of is that the thing is so big at the moment. Or, well, I wouldn't even say so big, it's, this is not big enough. But let's grab our solar panel here. Big solar. Curious if it's possible to... I'm not lining up there. There we go. Curious if it's possible to set this to like snap so I can do the dragging. We're gonna put a bunch down because I just want them to be working for a while. But I really would like to get that solar blueprint down. Oh man, that's kind of hard to line up. I gotta line it up on the bottom part now. Why does it seem like it's not lining up correctly? Oh, it's because there's radars and things already in the way. That makes sense. I don't think I lined it up correctly again. There we go. Tons of space. Perfect. Now, this should be able to just build and build and build and build and build and build and build. Might up this to 200 robots or something. 200 or 300, that's usually a good spot. That will start to help the power situation. Okay, we have almost no time, so I think... How close are we to the rocket? Where's the... Oh, it's at the end of the bus. Of course it is. 34%. Wonder what's going on with that. Ooh, copper shortage. What's eating copper up, honestly? Is it because I'm just not giving it enough? Yeah, it looks like I need to fill the belts a little more full. Yeah, we'll fix that at the beginning of the next episode so we can get to that rocket. And thanks so much for joining me. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one, and take care.